and thank you for tuning in again to another video of house hunting in Southwest Washington. Today, we're going to talk about inspections. So we just had an inspection on one of our houses one of our clients just went pending on a home, and today was the inspection. I did film a couple things while we were there during the inspection just to clarify some of the items that the inspectors look at, but I'm going to go over in detail the main points of what inspectors look at when they are at a house doing an inspection. So, the first thing most inspectors do is just get done with the exterior. So they go outside, they show up, and they automatically get up on the roof. They like to look at everything that's going on with the roof. That includes fascia, the flashings, the soffits, um, everything with the exterior, the driveway, any walkways, the patio. There's a patio outside, a deck outside. They're going to look at all of that even before going inside. Really diving into how's the grading going into the house. Is there going to be actually tell before they even go into the crawl space if there's going to be water in the crawl space from the way that the landscaping is graded compared to the house. So that is another big thing when they go into the crawl space. That's something else that they look at. The other thing, one of the other items that they look at when they're outside is the drainage. Are there, in the backyard, are there retaining walls? Is there a drainage problem? Is there puddling going on? All of those things that you wouldn't think inspectors look at, they include that in their inspection report. Um, Inspection reports, by the way, can be very lengthy, especially on older homes, because the inspectors have to go through every little item and put it in the report. If they miss something on that report, that is on them. That's a liability for them, and they don't want any of that. They don't want anyone coming back to them and saying, "Oh, you didn't tell me there was a nail pop right here." So they're going to include everything that they see. Let's see. So once they get done with the outside, they move into the garage. They're looking for the electrical panel. They're looking for the water heater, furnace. They're looking at all of those, the aging of them. Um, if they obviously they test everything out, make sure it works. With the electrical panel, what they also will do when they go into the house, they test out. There's a little gadget they have. They test out every single electrical unit to make sure that there's charge, it works, you can plug something in, and it's going to work. So with that, with the garage, they also look at the ground to make sure there's no, the foundation, make sure there's no huge cracks. So that's would telltale if there's something wrong with the foundation, if there's cracks in the garage. So that's another thing that they will go over. Inside, plumbing, electrical, of course, plumbing, in the kitchen. What I'm going to show you next is what he does when he comes into the kitchen. Okay, so right now he's got the water going. He looked underneath the sink to make sure there's no active leaks. He's got, this is Ray, everybody. This is
details on inspections.
Details, yep. He's got the fan going above the hood just to make sure everything's connected correctly. He's got the oven on. And I think he started the dishwasher. Yep, he started the dishwasher. So those are a couple of the things that he looks at when he's looking in the kitchens. He did open the window too. They go through that, make sure all the windows are functioning properly. They turn on the dishwasher. They turn on the oven, the stovetop, make sure all of those appliances work for you. They're turning on the vent above the hood. Make sure that's all good. They're running the water in the sink, looking for active leaks under the sink. All of those things, they're going to take note for you and test out those appliances before that inspection is done. So they will also run model numbers on the appliances and let you know if something has come up where, there's a default or a defect in any of the appliances, which I love. And you can get those emails at any time. I believe they do it for like 5 years or something. So inside there's the plumbing, and that is all, all the bathrooms, the sinks, the toilets, the tubs, the showers, all of that good stuff. They are testing out, running the water, and they do keep the water running when they go into the crawl space. So that way they'll be able to check and test out if there's any active leaks that are puddling into the crawl space, which we all know is not a good sign. Uh, every house, I'm pretty sure, just about the majority of the houses that we go into, though, that there is, being in the Pacific Northwest, there are a lot of homes with a little bit of water in the crawl space. I would not worry about a little bit of standing water in the crawl space. It's an easy fix. But issue is when there's a lot of water in the crawl space and it messes with the vapor barrier, it messes with the insulation. Now that can be an issue, and that's something you definitely want to try and take care of with the inspection report, with the inspection contingency, especially. So yeah, those are just a couple of the main things that inspectors look at when they go into an inspection. You don't, as a buyer, you don't necessarily need to be at the inspection. They're usually 2 to 3 hours long, depending on the size of the house. So it's up to you. Some of your buyers don't go because they know the report is going to be very lengthy and detailed. Some like to come towards the last bit when he's finishing up, that last half hour, so they can ask questions if need be. Um, and really, the only time that I think uh, people like to come is just so that they can take measurements, for their furniture, make sure their things are going to fit in their new home. uh, Come and get another look at the house. You only see it that one time before the inspection, and then the inspection time, and then it's closing time. So I say go as many times as you want, as you can, just to get a real good feel for the house and the space, and make sure all of your things will fit. So yeah, the inspection with the inspection report too, it's I always go through it, and then the buyers go through it, and we meet and we discuss, if there's any big things that they want to request, either to be fixed or as a credit um, for closing. So there's always a couple options. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with the house, and you can just go forward to the appraisal. So yes, with inspections, you never know what's going to happen. Especially I always am worried with the attic and the crawl space. So there could be mold in the attic, there could be flooding in the crawl space. Each of those things, though, definitely can be dealt with and fixed. It's just about how extensive the issues are. So, yeah, if you have any questions about inspections or anything within the home buying process, or if you need to sell your home, I'm here. Please leave us a comment. Let us know what you think if you have any questions. And give our page a like or a follow. We would love more subscribers so that you guys can see these videos as they come out. So, hope you enjoy your day. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.